We all know that there are 7 days in a week, but where do their names come from? Well, let's find out. The word week derived from the Proto-Germanic word week, which means to turn, move, or change, and has been in usage since around the 12th century AD. There are 7 days in a week, and the week starts with Sunday in the United States, among other countries. In the Middle East, the week starts on Saturday. And across Europe and Northern and Central Asia, it's tradition to start the week on Monday, as is the standard set by ISO, the International Organization for Standardization. The names of the weekdays in English ultimately derived from the Roman mythological system, and the Roman calendar named these days of the week after the 7 planetary bodies visible with the naked eye: the Sun, the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. The Romans associated these planetary bodies with certain gods of their mythology, and the Germanic people modified the system by changing the names of the Roman deities in the weekdays to the Germanic deities, with the exception of Saturn, which we will be coming to this in a bit. But the Germanic system was the one that was brought to all of the Germanic languages, which, well, included English. And in the Indian subcontinent, a similar system of naming the 7 days of the week on planetary bodies was used as early as the 3rd century during the Gupta period, which is roughly the Roman period in Europe. So, let's take a look at the origins of the names of the 7 days of the week. Let's start with Sunday and Monday. Sunday literally means sun day, and Monday means moon day. Yep, it's as simple as that. These names derive from the Roman names Dies Solis, which means day of the sun, and Dies Luni, which means day of the moon. In Germanic mythology, the personification of the sun is called Sol or Sunna, and the moon is personified as Mani. Sunday in the Indian context is named after the sun, which is called as Ravivar or Adivar, and Monday is named after the moon, which is Somavar. Now, Tuesday comes from the Germanic god Tyr, who is the patron of warriors. Tyr is the equivalent of the Roman god Mars, and this is why in many Romance languages, which derive from the Roman language Latin, the word for Tuesday means day of Mars. And Tuesday in Indian culture is known as Mangalvar, where Mangal means Mars in Sanskrit. And Wednesday comes from the name Odin, which, I mean, you can sort of see where it comes from. There's Wednes becomes Wodens, which becomes Odins. And well, Odin is one of the most revered gods in Germanic mythology. Odin is the god of magic and knowledge, among other attributes, and is the equivalent of the Roman god Mercury. In India, Wednesday is named after Mercury and is called as Budavar, where Buddha is the Sanskrit word for Mercury. Now, Thursday derives from Thor, who is a well-known god of the Germanic peoples. Thor is the god of thunder and strength and corresponds to Roman mythology's Jupiter. Jupiter is known as Bruhaspati or Guru in Hindi, and that's why Thursday is called as Guruvar or Bruhaspativar. Next up, we have Friday, which derives from Frigga, who is the Germanic goddess of marriage, motherhood, and prophecy. Frigga is known as Freya in Old Norse mythology, which is based off of Germanic, and Frigga is the wife of Odin, who's the namesake of Wednesday. The Germanic people named Friday after Frigga as an equivalent to the Roman god Venus. And Shukra is the name for Venus in Sanskrit. That's why Shukravar is Friday in Indian culture. Now we come to the most interesting one, which is Saturday, because it's the only day of the week which derives from a non-Germanic god, in this case, the Roman deity Saturn. Saturn is a Roman god of time, wealth, agriculture, and liberation. When the Germanic people were introducing the Roman 7-day system into their own calendar, they literally could not find an equivalent in their mythological system to Saturn, so what they did was they borrowed the word Saturn into their vocabulary, and that's why we call it Saturn's Day, or Saturday. In other Germanic languages, such as Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, Icelandic, and all of those Norse-based languages, the word for Saturday means washing day, because the Vikings who used to live in the Nordic region had a tradition of bathing on Saturdays. And in Germany, there are 2 different words for Saturday. Sonnabend is common in northern and eastern Germany and means the day before Sunday, because, well, that's what Saturday is. And Samstag, on the other hand, is common among western and southern Germany and in Austria and Switzerland, and it means Sabbath day because Sabbath, the Jewish day of rest, is held on Saturday. And Shani is the name for the planet Saturn in Sanskrit. Therefore, Saturday is known as Shanivar in many Indian languages. And those are the origins of all of the names of the days of the week. Thanks so much for watching. Love you, Akash.